everybody, welcome back to another episode of Heidi Cooks Plants. Today I'm going to show you how to make air fryer veggie spring rolls. The first thing we're going to do is we have to saute the veggies, which are going to make up the filling. So I'm going to heat up my pan, and in my cooking I don't use any oil, and so to saute our veggies, we're going to use some vegetable broth. So I'm going to put a little bit of broth in the bottom of my pan. I didn't really measure it. I just put a little bit. You just want to have enough there that that everything doesn't stick to the pan. So let that heat up a little bit. And we only have two ingredients in the filling. I'm using prepared broccoli slaw. This is a 1 pound bag. If you can't find the broccoli slaw, you can use a different Asian slaw mix. It's the same thing. So we're going to put in, I think because this is a little bit bigger, we're not going to use quite the whole bag, but I'm going to put this in, and we're going to let this cook down. Stir it around, and it doesn't take very long for this to cook down. And the other ingredient that goes in the filling are chopped mushrooms or sliced mushrooms, just plain white button mushrooms. I used about a little more than an 8-ounce package. It's just what I had. I had really big mushrooms that I had gotten at Costco. So, and I just chopped them in pieces. They're gonna cook down a lot. While that's cooking, the only seasoning that I use for these I use roasted garlic from Penzeys. I have about 2 teaspoons measured of that. And I also use from Penzeys the Aleppo pepper, which is a Turkish pepper. If you can't find this, if you don't have a Penzeys or you don't want to do online ordering from Penzeys, you can just use black pepper. And I have about a half a teaspoon of that. So I'm going to put that in to season it a little bit. And you can hear it sizzling up a little bit. So we're going to put the mushrooms in. And this, like, you're looking at this, you're probably like, this is too much. But mushrooms have a lot of water in them, and they cook down, kind of shrink up. So we're going to let that sit for a little bit, and we'll come back and check on it in a few minutes. So this has been cooking for about 6 or 7 minutes, and you can see that this is about the done point. So all the mushrooms have released their moisture, and the broccoli is nice and softened, and we're going to turn the burner off and set this aside. We're going to let it cool so that it's easier to fill the egg roll wrappers. Now we're ready to start filling up the egg rolls. So the egg roll wrappers that I use are the Saute vegan egg roll wrappers. Those are the only ones that I have found in the grocery store that are completely vegan. There are 20 wrappers in the package. Depending on how much filling you have, you may end up using all of them. And they dry out pretty quickly, so try to just pull out one at a time. And you're gonna lay it down on a flat surface with the one point, kind of in a diamond shape. And you just need a little dish of water and a pastry brush. If you don't have a pastry brush, you can just use your finger. So I'm just gonna dip that, and you only have to moisten 2 ends of the wrapper. So we're gonna go like this and like this, just a little bit on each side, the 2 sides that are farther away from you. And we're going to take that cooled mixture and grab some of the filling with tongs and put a nice little helping right in the middle. And this is the fold. It's really easy, and after you do a couple of them, you'll get the hang of it. So you're going to take the bottom edge, fold it over the whole filling, and then you're going to fold in each side It kind of looks like a little package. And then you're going to roll it away from you. And since you moisten with water, it kind of seals itself. When I have about 5 or 6, we'll put them in the air fryer. So, show you again, moisten the sides. Some of the filling in the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. So you're gonna cover it, fold it in each side. When I demonstrated this on one of my cooking classes, and somebody called it the diaper fold. So if you ever had to use cloth diapers in your lifetime, then that is a similar way to do it. There's a nice batch to start with, and we're going to go over to the air fryer and get those cooked. Going to set my air fryer to 350. It's pretty big. I'm going to just put them in here spaced apart so that they don't touch. Slide it back in, and we're going to set the timer for 15 minutes. And probably about halfway through, I'll open up the basket and turn them over. Okay, so we're about at the halfway point of cooking, so I'm going to open up my air fryer, and you can see that they've already started to brown. I'm just gonna give them a turn over. That way they will get browned on both sides. And we'll put it back in, and we'll check back when the timer goes off, about 8 minutes. So our air fryer is done. It's been 15 minutes, and we're ready to open up and see how great our egg rolls look. So you can see from both sides, they're crispy and brown. They're gonna be super, super hot when they come out of the air fryer, so you do wanna let them cool. But I'm going to cut into one so you can hear how crunchy they are and see for yourself that we've done this without any oil, and you still get that crispy crunchy. So there's my knife cutting down in there, and you can see that yummy mushroom and slaw filling. And I will bite into a little bit because I have to sample it, right? They're so good. You've got to make these. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments if you made them, and I will see you again soon for another cooking class. Bye, everybody.